So by now you've seen the title, but before we jump into this video, I want to quick mention the stuff behind me and why it's a little bit of a mess. I am in the process of rebuilding this office to be a studio and a work from home office space. So there will be some painting going on and patching of walls, that fun stuff. But I'm in the process of a small office remodel, basically just paint and rearranging the furniture. But you'll soon see the end result, maybe in the next couple of weeks. But as you can see from the title of this video, we're not here to talk about redoing my office, but instead Munki and the second part. If you want to use Munki and you've got a global workforce, you're going to want something more than a local server that all these devices have to then go over the internet to get back to that server. So today we're going to use S3 to set up Munki for end clients. And I've gone ahead and created a CloudFormation template for you to be able to use, and I'll show you how to use that template now. So this assumes that you already have an AWS account and have set one up. If you do not, reach out. I can make a video on how to set up an AWS account. But what this template's going to do, and we'll go ahead and I'll give you the link to get out to my GitHub page and download this CloudFormation YAML file. But we'll quick take a peek. What it's going to do is it's going to create an S3 bucket, and it's going to ask you what you want your S3 bucket named. S3 requires a unique name globally. So if it matches anything in anyone else's anyone else's S3 bucket in the world, the name won't go through. So think of something unique for your S3 bucket name. If you're an MSP, I'd suggest an S3 bucket for each client, and then maybe throw a number, whether it's their address, something that you use in your CRM to keep them separate, but some way to make that bucket unique. The template in the process will ask you for what you want the bucket name to be. And then it's going to go through and it's going to create a read-only user and then a read-only access key. So you have the ability to give that access key to Munki, and then Munki can go out. When Munki calls S3, this is the access key to say, hey, I have the ability to read your bucket. Give me the data. And then it's going to add that to the read-only user group, or create a group, and then add the user to the read-only user group, and then create the policy, which is get bucket location and get object, which we need our access key to do that. That's applied to the read-only user group. And then it's going to create our read-write user, which is basically our Munki admin user, to be able to sync all of our changes from our machine out to S3. Your outputs will be your S3 bucket name, the read-only access key, the read-only secret key, read-write access key, and read-write secret key. So we'll go through. You are going to want to download this file. So I'm just going to download the whole zip. I mean, I have it already on my desk, but oh well. Unzip that. And there we go. So now we'll go out to CloudFormation. I'm in my general account, and I'm in the North Virginia region of AWS. I'd suggest putting all your stuff there. You're welcome to do it. If you're, in Asia, you can do the Asian regions. It's all up to you what region you want to throw it in, but I'm going to throw it in North Virginia. We'll create stack, upload a template file, and choose the file. And we're going to choose from my downloads, and that never got unzipped. So we'll quick unzip that a second, if I can find extract. There we go. Extract that, open it up. You can go ahead and view it in Designer. I have tested it. I do know it works. So we'll hit next. Come up with a name. This name doesn't have to be unique, so I'll call it YouTube Munki Test. You can't do underscores. It needs to be a dash. And then all lowercase unique name. So I'll call it YouTube or YT dash monkey dash repo, and then we'll do 1650, just random numbers. And next, through here does not matter. We'll hit next, scroll down, and then you can hit the checkbox. I acknowledge that CloudFormation might create IAM resources with custom names. That's fine. We're good with that. We'll hit create stack, and we'll let things go. So we can hit the refresh button here, and you can see our read-only user S3 bucket is in progress. The read-only user group, read-write user, read-only user group again is in progress. So it's going to show us what's happening. So we're completed. We can check that by going out to S3 and refreshing our S3 management console. And you can see we have YT Monkey Repo 1650. And at this point, this bucket has nothing in it. The other piece we want to check out, and we need to refresh here, is we have my main IAM user that I'm currently logged in with, and then we have Monkey Read Only and Monkey Read Write that's tied to our certain groups. So we're good there. We could jump into the group, and we can see that it has the Monkey Read Only policy, but we can jump back to CloudFormation, do our outputs, and these values will be unique for you. Feel free to grab mine. I'm going to shut this down pretty quickly after this video is done, so these will become null and void even before this video is put up on YouTube. But what I suggest is, if you're in a business, make sure this IAM user is owned by whoever creating this CloudFormation template. Needs to be owned by someone who's a higher up, not just a new hire or someone like that, because this is data that you want to keep close to the vest, especially if you have software that has license files and stuff like that. Keep it tight, keep it close, because this is how your devices are going to access your Monkey repo, and this is how certain people could steal data out of your Monkey repo. So now that that's set up, I'm going to jump over to my clean VM here. So I'm back out. I'm in the one that we ended with last time, and we're going to go ahead and download our macOS package installer for the AWS command line. We'll allow it, and then we're going to go ahead and install. All right, and we can move that to trash. And so what we need to do is we're going to go ahead and open up our terminal window, and we're going to type in AWS configure. Maybe. And we'll start a new terminal window. Oh, there we go. We need our access key. So now we can jump back. Well, it's not happy. There we go. Jump back to here, and we want the read-write access key. So we can copy that over into our terminal window and paste it in, and then it wants the secret key that we have read-write. if you do the read only, you can't push your Munki repo up to S3. So that would be an issue. So we'll copy that in. Default region is US East 1 for me. And then the default output format, we're going to go JSON. Now we've configured AWS, so we need to go ahead and push our data up to S3. And to do that, I'm going to actually go out and find our Munki middleware and get our S3 Munki middleware and pull the wiki we want to point. So if we go out here and we can do AWS S3 sync, and you want S3 in your bucket. So if we do S3:/ and we jump back to CloudFormation, we can just copy our bucket and in there, and then we'll go back and we throw a slash on that. I know I could just move my window out of the way and that would make it easier. And then we'll do a space / exclude space parenthesis quotations *get / quote > exclude quote *ds _store quote > delete. And I think it's just, yeah, it ends in delete. So to do that, we first need to throw in our path to Munki. So I gotta go back in this line. Sorry to make you go back, but before it's S3, you want it at users shared and then Munki _repo / space. Now hit return. And as you can see, everything is going up to S3 slowly. But if we jump over to S3, we can refresh the bucket and you can see we're getting our catalogs and manifests. So we are getting data into S3. The last bit we need to do is point Munki at S3 to get our updated data. So to do that, we'll quick take a peek back at our S3 buckets and we'll go to home. We need our Munki S3.py in user local Munki. So you can go ahead and download that from the code, and we'll just, I gotta do that from here because I'm not paying enough attention today. So we have the S3.py. We'll jump back to our wiki here. And I could have curled it down, right down, which here, we'll do that in a different terminal window and see what happens. I'm not even reading what's in front of me. So that got done. So we can do a curl. It'll ask for the password. Type it today. I can't. Oh, I know why. Okay. There we go. And now if we go into Finder and new window, Command-Shift-G, out to /user, local Munki, and look, you can see we have our Munki S3.py there, and now we need to set up our S3 auth preferences. So to do that, we can copy this, copy it into terminal, and then do a single quote and pull your read-only access key. That's one done. We'll do the secret key. And pull that out of CloudFormation. And then we need to do our region. And that's US-East-1. And then finally, we need software repo. Then we do the S3 bucket.s3.amazon aws.com. So we'll do this. And it is yt-monkey-repo-1650.s3.amazonaws.com. And now, assuming everything's right, I think there's a Python piece that we may have to work with. But let's go ahead and run software update. Likelihood is we don't have any data, but it's getting information. So we'll make a change in Munki admin using auto packager. We'll download. I bet there's another update for Chrome, so we'll run recipes now, and then I'll come back after a new update to Chrome comes, and we'll check that everything's working. As you can see, we have a new version of Chrome, and to play with that, I'm actually going to pull an icon out. So we'll batch extract Chrome, extract multiple icons found. So we'll actually do it this way of icon, create new icon, extract, and we'll take the app icon, choose, and save. Save. And now we can save that, and we can rerun our S3 sync, because now any changes we make in Munki admin that's been saved, which double check, we've saved it. Now we need to make sure we run our script to push it out to S3 so all the changes go there. So we'll do that. There is a cost of doing this on S3, so do know that there is a cost related to this. I'll put a S3 pricing list in the description below, but it's still cheaper than putting servers all over the world if you've got global users, or even all over the United States or all over the country that you're in. My setup is through Google Cloud, and I spend like $20 a month for, I think it's 60 plus users or 60 plus machines checking into Google Cloud. So it shouldn't cost you a whole heck of a lot, and it's still cheaper than a Mac Mini, one Mac Mini, possibly even in a year. So think that through if the cost is prohibitive, you can certainly keep it free on a single device, but this does speed things up for your end users, especially if we move out to CloudFront, and CloudFront would bring your pricing down as well. I'll do another video in the future setting up CloudFront. But if we go back out to Manage Software Center and check again, see what's happening. As you can see, we have our updated Google Chrome package, and what we'll do next is we'll do a Manage Software update and see where it's pulling this data from. So if I do sudo user local Munki managed software update, and then we'll do 3 V's, so it's a extreme verbose run. It's gonna start the process, and we're getting a lot of data. Move that into the center here. And where are we pulling from? It looks like, yep, our manifest is getting from our S3 system. So we are using S3 to pull down our Munki information. I am aware that typing in that data would be a giant pain in the neck. I'll show you how to create a Munki package with that access key and all that information in it in the next video, part 3. I can promise you part 3 is not going to take near as long as part 2 to come out. It may be a day or 2 days, but I'll show you how to use the packages, free packages app to create a Munki package for S3. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that thumbs up button, liking the video, and subscribing to the channel. And click that bell icon for notifications on when I post more Munki Mac networking content, AWS content. This is something I'm gonna really get into, so I appreciate each and every one of you for watching these videos, and until next time, see ya.